Good evening, everybody, and welcome to After Further Review. I'm your host, Steve Tower, and tonight we are taking Fury Football back under the hood as we continue our International 6-team double elimination tournament. We are down to 3 teams. Tonight we will crown a champion, so possibly a triple header in front of us here. First, we will have the last match in the losers bracket, the Munich Boot taking on the London Scufflers, and awaiting them will be the so far undefeated Toronto Raid. So the winner of our first game will play Toronto, and if Toronto wins that second match, then they will be the champions. However, if they lose, then we will go to a winner-take-all game 11 if necessary. So now what's interesting is that Toronto has defeated both Munich and London previously in the tournament. So both teams looking for revenge. But first, they have to get by each other. So let's head on down to the field and get some Fury Football action underway. All right, so thank you again for joining me here on this Wednesday night. Always good to get some tabletop gaming in, but especially right now, it's really something that's, at least for myself, it's keeping me sane. So, all right, so here we go. We got the team set up. Munich will be considered the visiting team, so they will have the first possession. They'll start at midfield, and for the remaining matches, I've decided that whoever has possession first, that their opponent will have control of the strategy cards first. I use a house rule that has been submitted and perfected by Chris Cooper, who suggested that a team, only one team at a time should be able to control, Gilbert Cooper, sorry, only one team at a time should be able to control strategy cards and be able to use them, and then once they use it, it goes to the other side. So, and that has worked out really well, especially for solo games. So, here we go. We're ready to get underway. Which team will advance to the championship game? Will it be the Munich Boot, who were pre-tournament favorites to win it all, but got bounced by Toronto down to the losers bracket? Or will it be the Cinderella team, the London Scufflers, who lost badly to Toronto in the very first round, but have bounced back with 2 straight wins to get just 1 game away from the championship? Let's see what happens. Coyle Shanrahan calling the offense. we'll call in all the plays for Munich, and Blair Edwards coaching for the London Scufflers. So let's see. Starting at midfield, first possession, and Coyle Shanahan, not surprisingly, will go with a run, and this will be against a react defense. Here we go. First play of the night. Oh, that's going to go to the defense, and it will be a short loss. Salt and Peppers sniffs that out. Oh, and knocks him back 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And not the start that Munich was hoping for. Here comes second down. Let's see, gonna stick with the run. And Blair Edwards switches to a Fury defense, trying to knock him back some more. Let's see, we got 19. Oh boy, but they're gonna get burnt. It's gonna be a long gain, so 3d6 gain coming up. And let's see, they get a gain of 10. So there'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 into the orange zone. And here comes third down. If Munich can score first, got to figure that gives them a really good chance of winning. Oh, and they're going to call an audible. Let's see. Oh, and it gets snuffs out. It's a gutchy defense, so they would call it a react, and they will snuff that play out right at the line of scrimmage. All right, so now fourth down coming up. Let's see what they do. They will run against a gutchy defense, so they'll call a run defense. Here we go. Can Munich punch it in? And it's going to be on the offense. Oh boy, but it's kick Bergdorf, and it's actually going to be a short loss on the run. Oh no. So he's going to lose 3. 1, 2, 3, and there is no score after the first possession. And London will take over, let's see, at the 7. All right, so a good defensive effort by London. And there's no score as they take over for their first possession. Let's see what Blair Edwards does. And he is going to start with a run play against a react defense called by Shanahan. And it's going to be long gainer calling his own number, and it'll be a medium gain. And that's a gain of 11. Oh boy, that's going to get him close. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All the way down to the 2. And the London crowd on their feet, looking to score and take the lead. Let's see. They will stick with the run game. And it's going to be against a Fury defense. Oh boy, Munich defense, they need to step up here. Let's see, and Helmut Schmack is going to schmack him at the line for no gain. So third down coming up. And let's see. London does have a strategy card. They can get an extra down for their offense, but they'll save that if they get to fourth down. Let's see, it's going to be an audible call at the line against a run defense. Oh boy, so they will go with a pass. Pass against the run. Oh, but it's going to go to the defense. And, oh, it's either a sack or an incomplete. Let's see. And it's going to be a sack. Let's see. They don't have anything that can negate that. All right, so they're going to be pushed back. Oh, but just one. All right, so here we go. Fourth down from the 3. Can London punch it in, or will Munich's defense make a big stop? It's going to be a run play. Run play, oh, against a pass defense. Uh-oh. Caught him off guard. Let's see if they can capitalize. Oh, no, it's going to go to the defense. And it's going to be a short loss and then a fumble, perhaps, but it's fourth down anyways. So, all right, so a short loss of 3. 1, 2, 3. And Munich with a huge defensive stop, and there is still no score. This will now be the second possession. Munich will take over at their 6. And let's see if a fumble did happen, and it did. So now the strategy card goes over to Munich A defensive struggle so far. No score through 2 possessions. Let's see what happens here. Coyle Shanahan calls for a run play. And against a run defense, Blair Edwards has called a pretty good game so far. Can he get the Scufflers into the championship? Well, this is going to go on the defense. And it'll be no gain. Sean Terra Severe sniffs that run play out. No gain. Here comes 2nd down. Shanahan keeps it on the ground. And Edwards goes with a react defense. Let's see, this time it's 9. So it's going to be a short gain to the center, Saxon Flugel. Oh, but a gain of 5. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gets him into enemy territory. They're at the 9. And here comes 3rd down. London has a really good forward progress, so I think that they're going to use that on their next play here if they get close to the end zone. Going to stick with the run. And Blair Edwards calls for a run defense. 16. It's going to go to player number 5. Oh, Deron Beasley. It's going to be a short loss. And a loss of 5, so that'll take him back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now a long 4th down coming up. The defensive struggle continues. Shanahan gonna call an audible at the line against a Fury defense. All right, so they'll well, why not? They'll go with a pass play. See if they can get something going. Oh, and it's going to be 20. Uh-oh. So it's an incomplete pass. Dieter Brecht. Let's see. They probably should have called a run. All of their... Oh, well. They called a pass. So, but we have a potential sack. Let's see if that happens first. Oh, and it is a sack. It's going to be a sack with a loss of 2, but with a die roll of 20, we got to see there might be a penalty on the play. And, oh no, it's going to be an injury. Oh dear. All right, so the Munich boot there. So it is going to be a loss of 2, and they'll turn it over on downs. No score again, and Dieter Brecht is knocked out of the game. So that means that Jurgen Sohl is going to take over. All right, so London, well, so no score here. London will now take over, and they are at their own 5. Best chance of the game so far for somebody to score. Let's see what happens. Blair Edwards, he's going to have him air it out. It's going to be a pass play against a Fury defense. And we get a 3. Oh, and it's going to be intercepted. Dwayne Leathers. Oh, and a huge defensive play for Munich. Okay, so they'll now take over on their 3rd possession of the game. And they'll be right there at their own 5 with their new star back in, Jurgen Sohl. And let's see if he can get something going with the offense. Well, for now, they're going to stick with the run. And it'll be against a run defense. Let's see. 18. That's going to be a loss. Uh-oh. Loss of 4. Oh, that's going to put them at... Oh, wait. They were at the 5. Yeah, okay. So that's going to put them at the 1. Uh-oh. And if you thought there was going to be a defensive touchdown, you would have thought that it was going to be Munich who would get it. But now it is London who's threatening to do this. Let's see. Coyle Shanahan calls for a very rare pass play. And it's going to be against a react defense. Let's see. Can Jurgen Sohl get something going here? 18. It's going to go to player number 12. So it is a short gain, but potentially incomplete. Let's see. No, it's going to be a short gain. So a gain of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now they are going to play. Let's see. They'll play their second effort. So we add 2 dice to any result, a gain or no gain or a loss. So they're going to add 2d6 to this. They're going to move ahead 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that puts them into London territory. They've now spent their first strategy card. And strategy card control now goes over to London. And here comes third down. It's going to be an audible at the line against a react defense. Oh boy. So that play will get snuffed out. And now it is fourth down. Let's see what Shanahan has in mind. They're going to go with a run against a run defense. Who's going to be the first to score? Player number 6, Shantara Severe. He's going to stuff the run at the line for no gain. All right, so London takes over with their third possession at their own 8-line marker. I guess they're not really yard markers. All right, so here we go. A defensive struggle. Who is going to advance? No score here late in the game. Blair Edwards is going to audible at the line, and Shanahan calls a run defense, so they will pass. Let's see, 17 on a pass. Oh, and it is going to be a long gain. Oh, boy. And that is going to be a touchdown. Wow, the Munich boot, they got caught in a run defense, and long gainer finds Zip Waddell up the sideline for a long touchdown, and that is our first score of the game. The Scufflers go up 6-0. Let's see, they're going to go for a 3-point conversion. They will run against a react defense. Let's see, 8 on a run. Oh, he's going to fumble it, though, unless we get a no gain. No, so he'll fumble it away. So strategy marker turns over, and no conversion, but London is on top 6-0. And this might be our last possession of the game. Munich needs to score. All right, and they're going to start at their 3. All right, here we go. Can Jurgen Sohl come off the bench and lead his team to victory? They're going to go with a pass play. Oh, but against, let's see, actually against a Fury defense because they are in the orange zone. Let's see, 20. So it's either a short gain or incomplete. And it is going to be incomplete, but let's see if there's a flag down. No, there's going to be an injury. So Shantara Severe gets knocked out. So they're going to have to go to their bench. Let's see. Well, somebody's going to have to go in that could possibly give up. They'll put in Cormac Range. We'll go take his place. All right, so that was an incomplete pass. So it'll be second down now, still at the 3. And now they're going to go, they're going to go with a pass play again against a gutchy defense. So against a pass defense. 16, that is going to be incomplete. All right, third down coming up. Munich running out of chances. This time they'll go back to the run against a Fury defense. Player number 7, let's see, it's Marks Maynard, and it's either no gain unless we get a 1, and that's going to turn it into a long gain. And no, so it's going to be no gain. And I guess they're gonna use their forward progress. So it's add 2 dice to any result, a gain, no gain, or a loss. Because they're going to need some help. Let's see, they get a forward progress, takes them 8 more markers forward. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so they need to get 9 on this last play to punch it in and tie the game. Otherwise, it is going to be London who will be moving on to face Toronto. So here we go. It's going to be a run play against a pass defense. Uh-oh. I think the first defensive miscue that Blair Edwards has called all game. Let's see what happens. Oh, and it's only going to be a short gain. Let's see. Oh, and they can't use another card. And yeah, so they're going to gain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So no score. And now London is going to be able to just kneel it out. Oh, actually, they're only going to be able to kneel it 3 times. They would need to... Oh, okay. Well, wait. The game's not over quite yet. They do need to run it. They're going to need to run 1 play. Because I play it every time you kneel for each down, it backs you up 1 yard. So if they knelt 4 times, they would actually give up a defensive touchdown. So they are going to need to run at least 1 play and advance it at least... or I guess not lose anything. If they get a no gain, then they could kneel it out 3 more times. All right, so they're going to do a run against a react defense. All right. Fury football, the game's never over until it's actually over. Let's see, 16 on a run. It's going to go to player number 6. And Paul Emo, a run, it's just going to be no gain. Oh, if it had been a pass, there's a chance we might have got a defensive touchdown. So they'll stuff him for no gain on first down, but then second, third, and fourth, they'll be able to kneel it out. And that's it. So London is going to advance with a score of 6-0. They had that 1 long touchdown pass, and Munich is officially eliminated. And our final is going to be the Toronto Raid taking on the London Scufflers. So the Cinderella ride continues for London, and Munich is going to be just left wondering what happened to their once promising run here in this tournament. All right, so we'll get Toronto out, and so for this one, I'm going to actually roll to see who is going to have the first possession. I mean, since London's already out, I'll let them stay on that side. I'll bring back in Chantera Severe. So let's set up Toronto. Toronto has really been on fire, obviously winning all of their games, and they've kind of been a high-flying defense, or a high-flying offense rather, under the constant tutelage and guidance of Tony Gaufret. And he has led them here all the way to the championship. So Toronto, they just need to win 1 more game, and they are the champions. Otherwise, it's going to be, if London wins, they'll need to win 1 more time to give Toronto 2 losses. So does London have 2 more upsets under their belt? So Tony Gaufret of the Toronto Raid taking on Blair Edwards. All right, so let's see. So let's roll off and see which team wants to go first. So let's see. So London wins the toss. I think that they're going to decide. They're going to decide to go second. And so they will have control of the strategy cards first. So Toronto will be considered the visiting team, and London the home team. Toronto will have first possession, and they will start at the 10. Here we go. This is for all the marbles. Potentially for all the marbles, unless London can pull off another upset. Boy, they were a really weak team when this tournament started, and when this was the first game of the tournament was Toronto against London, and Toronto won in kind of a yawn, a laugh fest. But let's see what happens. Has Blair Edwards made any changes? Here we go. Tony Gaufrey, he's going to call a run play to start things off against a Fury defense. And the championship game is underway. And let's see, Cole Moreno, he's going to get a big block, and it's going to be for a long gain unless he's penalized. This could be a big turning point. No penalty. Let's see, so it's going to be a long gain. And they're going to just come up short. They're going to get all the way down to the 2, but a big first down for the Toronto Raid. All right, here comes second down, and now they're going to go with their passing offense. A gotcha defense, so it'll be pass against pass. 17, and it's going to be intercepted. Oh, boy. And London comes up with a big defensive stop in the orange zone, so no score after our first possession of the game. Oh, boy. All right, now Blair Edwards sends his offense out onto the field, led by Long Gainer. Let's see, they are going to call a run play. Run play against a Fury defense. Toronto perhaps stunned a little bit. Let's see what happens. And, Punch Blackman, he's going to fumble it unless we get a no gain. And, oh boy, that was lucky. Oh, wow. So instead of a fumble, it's just no gain. All right, so second down. Let's see. London was at their own 2 to start. All right, second down. And Blair Edwards going to call for a pass against the Fury defense. Toronto wants to get that turnover or defensive touchdown. Let's see. This is going to be Zip Waddell, who it's either going to be a medium gain or he might be penalized. Let's see if he's penalized. And he is not. So here comes a medium gain. And, just a gain of 4. All right, so that'll bring him to the 6 for third down. Let's see. All right. So out of the orange zone, this will be a run play against a react defense. Can Toronto come up with a stop? 16. Run play. It's going to go to player number 6. That's Rashad Sneaker. And it's going to be a short gain. Let's see. I want a gain of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Into the other side of the field. And they'll need 9 to get a score. And they're going to go with a pass play against a gotcha defense. So they'll call pass against pass. Here we go. 18, and that's going to be an interception. Let's see, they don't have anything that can stop that. All right. So the first 2 possessions end in an interception, and there is no score. Now Toronto will take over near midfield at their own 9. All right, let's see what Tony calls. And he's going to go with a run play. Run play against a react defense. It's going to go to player number 4. And Salt and Peppers is going to get behind the line, and that'll be a short loss. Let's see. And it's a loss of 3. 1, 2, 3. Here comes second down now. And it's going to be another run play. Run play against a react defense. Whoa. And it's player number 4. Oh, that's Salt and Peppers again. So another short loss. Uh-oh. Just a loss of 1, though. Now here comes third down. Boy, and the Toronto offense being shut down so far. Oh, but only for so long. Tony Gaufre has a boutique rating with a 6 in the white zone. It's just automatically a long gain. Let's see. Oh, and I think that's going to be a touchdown. A gain is 17. Yeah, there we go. And so the London Scufflers can only scuffle for so long, and finally the Toronto offense opens it up with a big air attack, and they've got the first points of the game. All right, let's see. They're going to go for a 4-point conversion, make it a 10-point lead. This will be an audible against a Fury defense, so they'll go with a pass play. Player number 9. Let's see. Oh, it's either incomplete, but potentially a medium gain. And no, it'll be incomplete, so no conversion. But Toronto on top, 6-0. And London looking to avoid handing the championship to Toronto. They want to force it into a second championship game. But now they've got their work cut out for them as they are down by 6, and they'll start their second possession all the way down at their own 4-yard line. Let's see, going to do a run play against a Fury defense. And it's player number 9. That's Tough Strickland. Medium gain, but potentially no gain. No, it's going to be a medium gain. Gain of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, second down into enemy territory. Let's see. Glare is going to call an audible at the line against a Fury defense. Let's see. Well, they'll go with a pass play. And, oh, no, he's going to be sacked. And let's see, London, well, let's see. It's going to be a sack of 5. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A big defensive play there for Toronto. Now third down, and they are back in London territory. And it's going to be a pass play against a gotcha defense. So pass against pass. 15, and that is going to be incomplete. And Toronto is going to play their first strategy card, the Grand Theft, after an incomplete pass. Roll again, and a 2, 3, or 4, it'll be intercepted. And oh no, they hit a 6. Oh boy. All right. So now the strategy cards will go over here, but it's still an incomplete pass. And fourth down coming up. London, they're going to audible against a Fury defense, so they will pass. And let's see what happens. 19. And oh, and that's going to be a fumble. Let's see. Do they have anything that can... They do not. All right. So fumble, that'll turn it over on fourth down. So the strategy card goes back to Toronto. And Toronto, they've got the lead. This will be their third possession. They've got the lead and they've got the ball in pretty good position. They are at their 7. Or at the 7 of London, rather. All right, here we go. The Raid offense back on the field. They're going to pass, and it's going to be against a pass defense. Player number 5. Oh, and it's going to be a sack. Deron Beasley gets through the line, knocks him back 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now second down. London not going quietly. Tony Gaufre calls for a pass play. Oh, and against a run defense. Oh, no. So now a chance to maybe break something open. Let's see. It's Col Moreno. Incomplete, but potentially a medium gain. And it will be a medium gain. Oh, no. And it's a gain of 9, a big one. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they are all the way down at the 2, and time slipping away from the London Scufflers. Let's see, this is going to be a pass play. Gotcha defense, so they'll call pass defense. And it's player number 12. So Rondell Thweet, it's either going to be a touchdown or an interception. Let's see, and it is not intercepted. So there is a touchdown. It's 12-0. And it's almost midnight for the London Scufflers. All right, let's see. They're going to go for a 4-point conversion. And this is going to be an audible. Against a gotcha. Okay, so they snuff out the conversion again. But another touchdown, and it is 12-0. London with 2 possessions left. They'll start this one backed up to their line 4. Let's see what happens. Can Toronto hold on? Does London have just a little bit more magic left? That's going to be an audible against a Fury defense. So they will call pass. And oh no, it's going to be a sack. Let's see, and how far back are they going to go? Oh, just one. Oh, that was lucky. That was potentially game and season ending right there. All right, second down coming up. They're going to call a pass play against the Fury defense. And it's another sack. Uh-oh. And that one is going to push him into the end zone. A defensive touchdown. It's now 18-0. So now Toronto gets to go for a conversion, and then they'll get the ball back at the 10 no matter what happens. So they're going to go for a 10-point conversion. Why not? Put the game out of reach. All right, it's 18-0 right now. Let's see. They're going to go for a pass play against a run defense. And Blair Edwards probably throwing down his headset on the sideline. Let's see, player 10. A medium gain, but potentially a sack. And no, it'll be a medium gain. So let's see, do they get the conversion? And they're going to come up just short. Let's see. All right, but it's not going to matter. So no conversion. It's 18-0, and now Toronto will get the ball at the 10 to start their 4th possession. Let's see. Catch up on my scorecard here. Okay. So Toronto leading 18-0, and one last chance to drive it down the field. They will pass, and it's going to be against a pass defense. Let's see, player number 10. That's AAA Davis. Medium gain or a sack. It is not a sack. So medium gain. But just a gain of 3. 1, 2, 3. Second down coming up. And another pass play against another pass defense. Player number 8. So this is either going to be a sack or a touchdown. Is it a touchdown? It is a touchdown. Oh boy. All right. So now 24-0. And let's see. They're just going to go for a 1-point conversion, because they're ahead 24-0. So and they kind of don't even want to make this conversion, but let's see what happens. They're going to go for a pass against a Fury defense. Player number 8. Well, so there we go. It's either a sack or a successful conversion. And it's a sack. All right, so they're going to be moved back 2. And here we go. Last possession of the game. So Toronto has now scored on 3 straight possessions, 2 touchdowns and a defensive touchdown. So London, with their work cut out for them, they are going to start back at their number 3 line. And they need to score, and then they need to get a bunch of conversions. All right, so here we go. Let's see what happens. They're going to pass. Pass against the Fury defense. Toronto wants to end it right here. 15. Oh, and it's going to be a long gain. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold on. Let's see. A gain of 8. All right, so that'll put them across midfield. Game's not over yet. Let's see, an audible at the line. Oh, but against a gotcha defense, so they'll call a react. And that will end second down. Here comes third down from the Toronto 9. It's going to be a pass play against a Fury defense. Player number 8, Punch Blackman. That's going to be a medium gain. A gain of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Puts him into the orange zone. And here we go. It is fourth down from the 4. Blair Edwards. Oh, and he's going to audible at the line against a pass defense. So they'll go with the run. Here we go. And it's, oh, but it's player number 2. And that's Swat Daly. And it's going to be no gain. He'll stuff the run at the line. And there you have it, folks. Tony Gopher leads his team undefeated through the tournament. And they are the Fury Football International Champions. Wow, what a run for them. So they finish this one off 24-0. What a good run for them. Let's see. They won their first game 24-13. They won their second game 27-18. They beat Munich 24-0. Now that's interesting. And then they just won this last one here 24-0. Wow. So the Toronto Raid and successful coach Tony Gopher win it all. All right, let's go back up top. Do a little celebrating. Okay, whoa, wrong screen. There we go. Okay, guys, so there we go. That is the end of our tournament. Got cut one game short. Toronto, the championship. So congratulations to everyone north of the border celebrating another champion. And if this is your first time watching Fury Football, everything you saw on screen today is available for sale right now on the Play Now website. You can check the links down below for this. It's available both as a printed game or as a PDF. Really a lot of fun, really great game. Lots of teams now available. I'm not even sure the total number of teams that come with this game, but this is the most recent expansion. There was 8 teams put out, international teams. And just a lot of fun. So thank you guys for joining me tonight. Hope everyone is staying safe out there. Until next time, stay home, play games, and I will see you after further review. Have a good night, everybody.